The Ashen Highlands stretched before Kael like a scar that refused to close. From the ridge above the twilight veil, he saw the land shift from forest green to iron gray, then to the ember-lit veins of basalt ridges. Heat shimmered even at this distance, and the UI framed the border with a faint warning. Zone entry, Ashen Highlands, LV 30+ recommended. Environmental effects, Ashen Scour, vision reduced 20%, fire damage plus 10%, shadow damage plus 15%. Kael adjusted the strap on the Eclipse Soul Blade and stepped forward. Ash drifted down like lazy snow. The scrub here looked more like sketches than plants, and fissures glowed with the ember pulse of something trapped deep below. When Kael toggled umbral sight, the veins lit like arteries, pulsing in a rhythm that echoed faintly in his chest. He traced one vein to a basalt notch too symmetrical to be natural. Resin across its surface flared blue, and basalt teeth withdrew, revealing a hidden crack. Secret area discovered, Ember Hollow. Inside, a chamber opened around a broad anvil glowing with heatless fire. Runes crawled faintly across its surface, breathing like pores. You have discovered a Shadow Forge tempering node. Requirements: Ember Steel Ingot, Refined, Tier 2 Beast Core, Shadow Attunement 5/5. Kael circled it once, feeling the 3-beat rhythm thrumming under his teeth. He placed his hand lightly on the surface. "I will be back," he said, then withdrew as the basalt teeth sealed shut again. Back on the ridges, the highlands reminded him they were never empty. A wedge of 3 Heavens Accord soldiers crested ahead, their leader raising a hand of white gold light. "Offer stands," the captain called. "Drop the blade and walk away." Kael slid shade wire between basalt pillars. "I have drawn my own map." The wedge surged. The first hit the wire and stumbled. Kael's soul blade cut deep. The second overextended, and Kael Vale stepped through his shoulder. The captain pressed hardest, fire aura swelling. Kael baited him into a fissure's glow and cut along the border where ember met shade. Critical. Bleed inflicted. The captain fell, aura collapsing. His men scattered. Kael left them breathing, barely, and moved on. He found a fissure with a steady 3-beat pulse and drew an umbral hearth in its shadow. The resin hissed across the ore, and Kael timed quenches to the rhythm. "You have smelted ember steel ingot, refined. Quality, high." The bar pulsed warmly in its hide wrap. Shadow attunement surged 0.4.2/5. The wind rose, hot and sharp. Event, Ash Storm. Vision reduced 60%, ranged accuracy reduced 25%. Perfect for vanishing. Kael masked his steps in the ash and let the storm blur the chase. Opportunists blundered nearby, he lured them into shade wire lines and left them blinking blue from a cracked moonspore vial. He did not linger for kills. When the storm lifted, he was deeper in the highlands, heavier with ingot and patience. The Tier 2 Beast Core would only come from Ember Fangs. He tracked Pahit with umbral sight, found their glow between rocks. The first lunged, Kael slid through its shoulder shadow and cut its throat. 2 more split angles, clever. Kael baited one into his wire, then dropped the other with a feint that punished its lunge. Beast defeated, Emberfang Predators ×3. Loot, Tier 2 Beast Core, Ember. Shadow Attunement, 4.6 rightward arrow 4.8/5. The core pulsed hot in its wrapping. His pack was ready, almost. To finish attunement, he let himself be found. 3 Accord scouts in tight formation pressed him under a basalt shelf. He moved without words, Vale stepped through the first, hook a knee with shade wire on the second, blind the third with the pendant. The soul blade's hum dropped a pitch as the last fell. Shadow Attunement 5/5. Bonus, Deep Shade, umbral skills cost 10% stamina in heavy shadow. Kael rolled his shoulders, feeling the power settle like water in dry channels. The blade purred. The ember hollow opened again for him, teeth withdrawing. The anvil pulsed, waiting. His pack held ember steel and the beast core, his meridians thrummed full. Shadow Forge tempering node, requirements met. Kael placed his palms on the metal. The 3-beat rhythm synced with his breath. For a heartbeat, it felt like the seam between ember and shadow was not a border but a hinge waiting to swing. "Let's make a better knife," he whispered. The anvil answered with heatless fire.